easier to reach them, and I've got this grippy plastic rubber sheet thing for them to stand on so that they don't slip around, because it's real important for them to feel secure. Okay, so let us start. Yeah. I usually start with the head. It's really, really important not to hurt them, obviously. You need to go slow, feel free to do that. You can't clip them until after they've been brushed, because otherwise the hair is going to be all uneven and it'll get to tangles and stop, which you don't want. I'm not going to film this whole thing, I'm just going to film part of it. The head is the trickiest part. They're a little ticklish. I just shave them the same length all over because, you know, I'm not entering them into any beauty contests. It's more important that they be comfortable. Sometimes they have hair in their mouth, like it's just sort of stuck in there, so you have to make sure you pull it out. Just shave right over their whiskers, it doesn't hurt them. Now, a couple of areas you want to be really careful around are obviously their nose, because they have that little notch right there and you don't want the clippers to get stuck in there. Also right here on their chest, for some reason the clippers get really close there, and I've almost given them razor burn a couple of times right there. So just, even if you need to, switch to a different protector, or whatever those things are called, and shave there with a longer length, just so that they don't get burned accidentally. I usually end up shaving two ways, with the hair and against it, just because, especially Sophie has so much hair, and sometimes I have to get both ways to get it off. I know. They don't like their muzzle, that's one of the most finicky parts. Another finicky part is their feet. That's going to be really hard. Just take your time. Don't try to go between their toes. Just pull their hair out so that it sticks up, and then just get it along. Like, don't try to go in between your toes. Just go along the top on the outside of their toes. That's fine. And another part is under their bellies. They don't like sitting still for that. You have to be really careful around their ears, because their ears are little floppy ears, and the edges will slip between these little teeth. The edges will slip between these little teeth, and you can actually hurt them that way, and they'll get cut, and they'll bleed, and they'll yelp, and they'll try to bite it, and it's bad. So just be careful that you don't do this at all. You know, you always want to go like this and down the ears. You don't want to go back up the ears, just like that. Also around their butt, just be, you know, real careful not to get too close to anything that will snag in here. Another part that's a little tricky, stand up, good girl, is right here. There's like this really loose flap of skin, and so you have to be really careful not to catch that going this way. So for right in this area, you have to go down the whole time. You can't go this way, or you'll catch that loose skin, and, you know, you can hurt them that way. So I'm going to go ahead and groom her and then show her off when she's done.